jolt and then you'll die.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Esquisite back with a brand new video for you today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing rush hour for arena. We're going to be doing this for an hour, trying to get in the last rank that we can, and hopefully it goes well, and hopefully get some arena currency, or what are they called? Arena points? Oh, honor points, and upgrade some of this tower that we could get done. Hoping to get at least the next level of speed. Trying to max out speed because it's the most expensive, and then probably go for HP and then defense next. That's where I messed up. I messed up putting all the other honor points in different areas, just whatever was cheapest. You should focus on getting your speed up first. As beginner starting out, you should just focus the speed one, and then probably HP and then defense, and then worry about like attack and crit damage, and then the tower speed and tower attack after that. That should kind of go in that order about, but it's definitely speed is first, and then max HP, maybe defense first, defense next, then max HP, and then the rest can follow after whatever order you want. But yeah, let's get into it. So right now we're sitting at, I don't think it updated, rank 44. Yeah, see, it didn't update. I think it's 1720 something we're at, 1721. So we're sitting about 18th right now. So let's get into, usually, so this will fill up really quick. It's just insane. People go insane for the last like push. But let's start off with this arena. This is pretty much going to be my setup for arena offense. Pretty easy. I'm using the tiles in a way where I can put my units in a spot where I can defend easy, as well as, let's see if we can get strips. Yep. As well as we'll be defending easy and getting rid of any potential threats with the invincibility from Freya. So let's see if I could, yep, there we go. Usually I don't really have like a specific person that I go for. More specifically, if there is an Elagos, I'll go for Elagos first if it's a more bruiser team. If it's like an Esperanza team, I'll go for Esperanza Prey. Pretty much everything's about the same. All the defenses are around about the same. Some people are like this guy, this person, they kind of using off meta stuff. Using twins is kind of pretty meta though. Benavir is really not meta at all. And hopefully this sometimes, so the arena is a little glitchy. Sometimes it'll say someone attacked you, but it doesn't like log that they attacked you, so it's a little weird. We're just gonna start attacking, refill. Let's see, go after this person. My prey is actually pretty tanky, so I could go after this person. Hopefully we don't lose. If the match is taking too long, I'm just gonna quit out and find another match. Just because you're wasting time at that point. Let's see. So in this situation, let's go for prey. Prey's probably, let's get the, yep. Strip everything. I hope they add like a better, like another stripper, like a really good stripper in this game. Let's hopefully get the silence. Oh, the debuff immunity. Oh, that's not good at all. I could come back from this, I think. I just need to kill off prey. And I think that should kill him off. Yep. Next is gonna be, I would say, probably Freya. Just because if I leave Suzuku last, then I'll have a better chance of surviving. See, I don't have a strip now. I need Frey to move. Oh, let's just make him revive. Should be able to tank with. Let's actually let's do a double heal as well as defense. Yep. Hopefully, we need to kill this Freya. Here we go. Let's speed break you. There we go, got the stun. That's nice. Try to keep you away while I work on her. That's not good. I'm gonna have to protect. That's good. Let's make you move. Screw it, let's just go for him. Here, we already popped his revive. See, this is taking too long. It's just not good. Trying to rush through this pretty quick, but this is taking longer than I was expecting it to take, and that's not good. We didn't want that to happen. Hopefully we could kill right here. Oh, got the stun though. We'll action gauge you. I don't really see the difference in Locke. I mean, she heals a lot less. You could definitely tell that part. But with... There we go. Finally finished that off. But with... I swear she still strips on her S3. I don't think that was intended. I think she was supposed to not strip at all. And to me, it feels like she still strips. I haven't noticed anything. And also, let's debunk something. A lot of people are saying that Prey is bugged at the moment, and that is not the case. I swear it's not the case. People are saying stuff about him always being able to strip. Let's hopefully we catch it sometime in this rush hour where he does not strip. I mean, there's nothing to strip now, but let's kill you off because you're the threat. Make sure you guys can't heal from Locke. And let's just defense up. Okay, so look, there's a bunch of buffs, right? So we're gonna go in. Okay, that time wasn't really... I swear it doesn't strip all the time. I have a pretty high accuracy though with her build, just so I can land those strips. Let's actually... Nope, didn't land the defense. Make sure you can't... Nope, didn't land the silence either. You should die, and then we'll just auto the rest of it. But I swear, it's not all the time she lands her strips. It's based off accuracy and resistance. And with it being every successful hit, it would strip. But just because you can put her at 0 accuracy and she would still strip, just because there's an internal kind of accuracy built into her skill. It's not going to change. Like, so you take the other skills that there are that do strip, but it's says like 60% or 50% or anything like that to strip. That means it's going through that check of will it be able to strip. So 50% of it actually stripping, and then of that strip, is there going to be an accuracy check or resistance checks of it resisting, or if it actually stripping. So that's the big confusion a lot of people are having. I don't know if a lot of you have played other gacha games, Summoner's War, Epic 7, what else? Knights Chronicle. There's a lot of games where there are strips in it. But if you go back to every single gacha game, it's like almost a copy paste. It's about, there's always going to be an accuracy resistance check, because usually every gacha and heroes, they're going to have a resistance and an accuracy check. First, if it's going to apply or strip that one, or will it not apply and not strip. So that's the big confusion I think the community is having, that they're saying that he or she strips all the time, but that is not the case. I've personally found that she does not strip all the time. As long as there is some resistance and accuracy. Oh wow. Noct didn't die. But she won't strip all the time. That's the big confusion with everybody's, what I've come across. Personally, some people in my guild think that, and a couple of the community have been telling other people that it's a definite broken thing and she strips all the time, which is not the case. I actually need to take care of this prey, because prey is going to do prey things. Let's actually take care of Gab. I should win this. Let's group you up. Hopefully kill. Nope, won't kill. There's no healing, so I should be good. There we go. And then praise last. Should be easy. Even if I lose lock, I got too much HP down on prey for prey to come back. As long as I don't group up and he doesn't get his second, or she doesn't, I always call her a he. She doesn't get her second skill off, then she won't get that immediate turn after the action gauge. So here it begins. You saw that notification of people attacking, and this is where it starts. This is where it starts getting insane. Usually not this week. The first week of Arena is crazy, but the following week where it resets Arena, that's where it gets crazy. That's where you see people, like, you'll see guild members just going after people, like, usually, like, in my guild, we don't go after the people in our own guild, just because we want everybody to try to get master. That's our preferred rank for everyone in the guild. And if we're hitting our own teammates, then they're not getting to master. So this one was a pretty fast one. There we go. Pretty fast cleave right there. Too bad there's no like multi-hits in this game, because it would make it so much faster. Just pretty much you'd be able to Lucian everything, which would be cool. I would think this is why I'm aiming towards, hopefully, let's actually move everybody up. So this is what I do with Bruiser teams, but hopefully I'm aiming for global release for Masterwork AG. I actually recorded the trailer that they released for it, and hopefully, ooh, nice stun. Hopefully they actually release a global for it, because that game looks incredible. I can't wait for it to come out. And if you guys haven't looked it up already or saw the release, I think it is NetEase, I want to say, that is producing the game. And that game just looks incredible. It looks like this game mixed with like Exo's Heroes, mixed with what else? Probably Epic 7, just because it has anime type thing with it as well. It just looks like an amazing game. Definitely has like an Exo's Heroes vibe to it, but I can't wait for it to, hopefully it does get a global release. And NetEase, I don't know if you guys ever played NetEase games, but they like to kill off games a lot. So they'll make all this money off this game and then kill it off pretty much. They'll close it, they'll cancel it. and it won't be out for that long as the other games that have been out from other companies. But that's a thing on its own. Hopefully they aren't doing that with this game. I've heard good news about this game. Scion Storms, a guy that I watch, if you guys don't know who he is, he does reviews on mobile games that are coming out or that have came out in other countries, or if they come out global too. He does really good reviews on games, and I like watching him just because it's a new feel for what's actually coming out and what's gonna be hopefully on the market global. Eroica, Eroica, I talked about that before. That's on my radar as well. That game looks amazing. That has an epic set. So how Labyrinth is going to be in this game whenever it does come out, which I'm expecting it to be the same way as I'm thinking it, as in Epic 7, how the Labyrinth is there. It should have probably the same feel as that, where you're going through, you're taking like left or west, north, or northeast, southwest like directions, or left, right, up, down type directions. And whoops, I meant to use skill too. And you actually like move your characters trying to get in different areas. Oh, that's not good. And I'm nowhere near her or him. So let's see if these all strip. So the right, I don't think it did it as much damage, but right there you just saw the shield. If the shield would have stripped there, it's a neutral advantage, so there's no disadvantage. You're not going to resist it. I don't know how much resistance or anything these twins have, but if it was all the time, it would be all the time, and that would have stripped right there. There was definitely, you guys saw that, there's no reason to think that it is a guaranteed strip every time, because it definitely isn't. It does play into the role of if it does the accuracy and resistance check, and it's just different with her S2 just because of the successful hits. But I mean, you guys could believe whatever you guys want to believe. I've been playing gacha games for a long while. I think I'm pretty sure a fair amount of you have been playing gacha games for a long while, and you can tell about what a skill does just by reading it. Yes, it says successful hits, but it doesn't matter if it's a successful hit or not. You're always going to hit, unless you're invincibility or anything, but Prey strips invincibility anyways. That's why she is considered one of the best strippers in the game. So it running through the accuracy and resistance check is the number one thing for it. That's why most things are seeing a strip, just because it has an internal accuracy with it, with the successful hit. But on the side note, hopefully devs can say more about that, and they actually say if it does or doesn't. And we just have to see. I've heard a couple of people say that they've actually talked to the devs about it, seeing if it actually does what it says it does. And they've said some people have said different things about it, but I still stand true about it not stripping every time, because I've personally noticed that it does not strip every time. If it stripped every time, then that'd be kind of broken. We might be in a pickle here. Hopefully that kills off. Actually, let's protect the knock. What? Damn, she didn't die. Oh, okay, there we go. So much debuffs. I'm scared of that Hello Ghost since I didn't take care of her. I didn't take care of him. Oh, we got the mobile reduction. There we go. Let's see it. It still strips all the buffs. I don't think it's supposed to, after the update, because everyone was saying rip Lock. She's not gonna be good anymore, not usable. I switched from Lock to Gerda. I like Gerda a lot. I could see potential. Gerda with the twins is actually really good. Gerda with Jara is really good, just because it buffs up, or it increases the amount of, or the time for the buffs. So it'll go up, I guess cooldown, or it'll go up a turn. So instead of like 2, it's gonna go up. With twins, it'd go up 1. So it'll go up to from 2 to 3, and then with Jara, I think it goes up 2 turns. So 2 turns is gonna turn into 4 turns. So that's actually pretty cool. I like that. So we just hit Master 1, 1802. We're not getting a lot of people attacking back. I was hoping more people would be attacking back, but I guess no one's attacking back. Let's finish off some of these master players. We still have a long while to go. 40 minutes. 40 minutes still. And then I'm gonna have to edit all of this. So this is what I was talking to a guildmate. Really cool guildmate. I like talking to him or her, to the player. I like it. They put some insight on a couple things. They like watching the videos, and they showed some insight, like an outsword, out of the box type thing. See, it didn't strip lock right there. There you go. On video, didn't strip lock right there. Should have stripped, but it didn't. But he was giving me some ideas about, I'm pretty sure it's a he. He was giving me some ideas about content and stuff. What I could be making, what sounds good to be making. And I agree with a lot of things that he said. I was thinking about a lot of same things, same ideas that he was saying. And hopefully you guys are liking it. I'm going to start doing this most every Sundays. Some Sundays or some weekends, I'm not able to actually play the game during times. And there it didn't strip the defense break or defense buff again. But some weekends, or at least once a month, I won't be able to do it. This summer, I won't be able to put or do it for 2 weeks, just because of personal reasons. And so I'm gonna be missing a couple times of resets and not being able to get into master rank all the time. I do try to every time, but most of the time I will. Just at least once a month I won't be able to. My knock is taking a beating. Just for the heads up, I was just letting you guys know, just in case you guys are wondering where the upload is or anything like that. Another thing is, I want to start doing, since I did complete the collection, I'm done with everybody except for the new hero that's going to be coming out, which is going to be Donovan. I made a update video for that. I do have all the collections, so I wanted to do something cool for you guys. My luck has been really good on completing the collection and getting everybody. So I wanted to do kind of like a summon session. I could link down in the description my email, and I kind of wanted to piggyback off of some other YouTubers that play other games that do summon sessions. They usually do it on a certain day, or they do live streams of it. But I was thinking about doing some of the same kind of piggybacking off of them, just for a video every week, and then you guys could get featured as your account being on YouTube pretty much. And hopefully we pull some nice stuff for you. Whoops, let's actually go back and read it. Oh look, we're actually getting some Good stuff. But so yeah, you guys could send me your email information for your account, who you're looking for. I'll leave that down in the description for you guys, just so you guys can do that. If it has nothing to relate to any of the summon session or anything like that, I'm just gonna delete the email or not even open it up and or look at it. So please keep it kind of in the realms of actual summons and a summon session, and we will work it out. I'll email back and forth, see how much of it that you want me to actually summon, and who you're aiming for, like probably top 3 that you're aiming for, who you're looking for skill ups or dupes of, and if you wanted to go on some banners, and hopefully just start saving up those scrolls. I think scrolls will be the easiest instead of going into your diamonds, just because diamonds are so hard to come by, especially if you're free to play, and I don't want to be wasting that resource with you guys, unless you have like a crap ton of diamonds and you're okay with just not having those diamonds, I guess. But definitely scrolls are probably going to be the go-to for that, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Hopefully I can pull what you guys want me to pull, and it works out in the end. I'm hoping for some juicy L&Ds or some crazy advanced scrolls, just some good summon sessions in general. But that's like kind of like the future of the channel, in the sense what I've been thinking of, what a couple of people brought up as ideas for me. I've thought about doing a summon session videos just because it's a actual upload every week, and it features you guys. Like, you guys could take a part in it, and you guys could be featured on the channel as well, going through the journey with me, pretty much. So that'd be pretty cool. I think that would be a cool idea for you. Hopefully you guys do send me some stuff. I could do some featured videos. It'll probably be kind of like Saturday morning summons in a sense. I'd probably record and do it Friday afternoon mostly, and then when Saturday comes, then it'll be uploaded for you guys. So it would take for you not to actually get into your account for a little while until I'm done with the sessions. With this game, it's kind of easier just because you can 10 pull. Other games you can't 10 pull. You could only single pull. So it should go by pretty quick. I could get through plenty of accounts that way. I'm not guessing how many accounts I can actually get through, but hopefully it's a good amount. Ooh, that's perfect setup. Hopefully it's a good amount, and we could at least go through, I'm hoping, at least 6 to 7 accounts. If I find a really cool unit on your account, probably play around in arena, just kind of, because everyone's gonna have different runes and everything, and if I see something pretty cool that I don't have actually built, or that is very interesting on how it's built and if it works, then I would see why not to actually showcase your unit, if that was cool, if that was like okay with you guys. Hopefully that is. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. And it would inspire you guys to actually build a lot more units than what is meta or what is out right now. I actually want to make another video about where's, in my personal opinion, the best place to farm fodder or farm levels for EXP for your fodder, and where is like a good place. Let's get out of arena. Hopefully it refreshes. There we go. See, sometimes it glitches. But and how I've been farming fodder, because as you can see, let's see, right here. Oh, it went away. I have screenshots of it, but today, I think it's between yesterday and today, having like the 300% EXP, I was able to do another 6-star fodder session, and I got, I think it was seven or 8 new 6-stars that I am currently working on, or that I'm actually leveling up now. Getting so much units to 6-star is actually really good, because I'm getting those 12-hour 100% EXPs. I think I have a stockpile of about 50 or so, I want to say. Like, just because early game I was using them a lot, and now I'm kind of pretty much caught up. And I'll be able to strip those. Or cleanse them. There we go. But, so I'm missing a lot. I don't use them quite often, only whenever I'm doing summon sessions. And only if I have done the battle pass and finished the battle pass. Sorry, I was focusing. I was trying to figure out what was going on, if my knock was going to survive or not. But getting that 200%, that's something, if you guys are free to play, and I think you get 200% at the beginning of the game. My knock's dead. Yep. But to getting that 300 or that 200% EXP booster, and then getting either paying 50 what is it, gems for 1 day's worth of 100% EXP, and then doing it on top of a weekend where it is 30% EXP rate up, then you're getting an extra 330% on altogether extra EXP. So fodder goes by super fast. That's how I'm able to get so many 6-stars so fast. And also, I know a lot of people aren't so key on using your normal scrolls. I use those scrolls to get 2 stars just because I don't want to waste silver on the silver shop. And it just so I could use that silver in reapps, or not reapps, that's not what they're called in this game, but amplifying and transmuting gems in the silver shop instead of wasting on 2 stars. And then most of the time, if you're lucky enough, you could get 1 to 2 stars within a couple 10 rolls of the regular scrolls or the normal scrolls. So that's something to look forward. That's something that could boost your progression in the game. I'm also working on new units that I think that are going to be able to do Ultra Realm better than my units that are currently. So getting easier SS tier, what is it, SS rank in Alter. So that should be a look forward to video, hopefully, whenever I actually do find a good team comp and everything. Gregory sounds pretty amusing. Gilgamesh for fire sounds pretty amusing, just because if you are going for those the ads that are spawned from the tower, then oh, come on. And so if you are going for those ads that are from the tower, then it's just going to, every time you kill that enemy, I think his skill for what is it called? Immortal's Blessing, I'm pretty sure it's called. I'm almost positive that's what it's called. But that gets reset, and he gives, if you upgrade his skills, he gets 80% of the HP for that hero for a shield. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. 80% of their HP, not your HP. I'm almost positive that's what it is. But that sounds, if you're killing all the time, that skill is always going to be up. So then your team can survive a lot more if that skill is up, just because he's putting out so much. This isn't the right spot. Oh well. Don't kill him. So your team's just going to be shielded quite a bit. Especially because I have Gerda in my team, and I personally like Gerda on the team. She, especially if you have full HS, that's like the only reason for Gerda to be good in Alter is full HS. Just because she puts continuous healing every time she loses a buff, just the same as her. When she loses a buff, she gets she gives a shield to all the allies. I'm pretty sure. And that should be game right there. That one took long. But yeah, who else? I think instead of Sandalflon, I never remember her name. Instead of her, I'm going to put Helena in there. Just because she could survive more and she gets continuous healing every time. Hopefully, yes. Every time she loses a buff. Wait. Oh no. I was thinking Gerda. Every time Helena hits a target, she has a percentage chance, I'm pretty sure, to get a continuous healing. And I think she attacks her, I think it's for all her skills, but her S1 attacks in a column type style, in a 2-column type style for, what is it? I think it's provoke skill. But so it's about a 50% chance for her to get a healing, pretty much, because she's attacking 2 tiles of the boss. Or 2 tiles of that ad or mob that she's hitting, if she's hitting 2 of them. I want to actually do this. So I think she'd be pretty good on there. I never land. Yes, I freaking landed it. Resistance, that's key to a good team. And Elagos just doing him. I actually need to go for it. Oh, got that stun. That's nice. I'm trying to get Elagos. I have him at, I think, 310 crit damage and 1600 attack that I'm using on. I'm not going to win this. It's like a low percentage chance for me winning this. But I'm trying to get more grinds for him, just so I could actually build him. Because I want his defense to be at least 1400 plus defense. And if I get him to 1400 plus defense, I would preferably want 1600 defense. And this is like a waste. So that's the thing with Arena Rush. You want to attack people that you are going to beat. And if they're beating you, try to beat more people than they're beating you. Because if they're wasting time on your defense and you could get 2 runs after, I think that's a better trade-off, because then you're earning more points. or you're earning less points if the player is at a smaller or at a lower tier rank than you. Oh, I kind of messed that up. I thought this was a different person I was messing with. I didn't see the Esperanza. Got some. There we go. I just wanted to kill him. He would have killed my whole team. Ooh, got the double stuns. Strip's almost back up. Try to slow you down. Land the heal blocks. Ooh, and stuns. Let's see if they strip. Both strip. That's why people think she strips all the time. Just because she's so efficient at stripping. That's fine, that's fine. Go for my fray. I'm okay with that. I'll just take on lock. I want to move that there. Hopefully land a silence so she doesn't heal. Yes, there we go. Let's push you this way so then I could get both of you with this. Turn cycle with this. Do more damage. And bop. What do you guys think about the multipliers in this game? I know no one has ever data mined this game. If this game was more popular, I think there would have been data miners for the game. But it doesn't feel like there's such a loss for stats in this game. The multipliers for like your attack stat or your defense stat, HP is going to be HP, so that's okay. But definitely defense and attack. When you're building up to that, like, I mean, I could build my Nocturne up to, what is it? If I put a slot to attack percent rune on him and a slot for attack percent rune on him, I could get him up to 31k. Or not 31k, holy. He would destroy the world. 3100 attack. But doesn't feel like it does much. Just because there's such a big drop off. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not. I've definitely noticed it. There's such a big drop off with the whole... Ooh, nice, got the stun. With the whole stats and everything. I think they need to revamp the stats or kind of make it the stats a little bit better. They just feel like the stats are lacking because my Vepr has 2100. I'm pretty sure, is it 21? Yeah, it has 2100 or almost 2100 defense and about 6k HP. And doesn't feel that way at all. She still looks squishy whenever I test battle against her. I feel like she's still squishy with the just on defense, and her stats say she is not squishy. 200k defense, 6k HP. She should be a pretty good tank. Should be able to be tanky. But with the fall off, it doesn't show that way. She could still get hit for 3k damage without defense break on crit damage build with fair enough attack. It's just how... Oh, that's not... He's in my guild. It's just how they coded... They are in my guild too. It's how they coded it. The drop off is just pretty intense. Also, the TOH, only one person ever within the game release has ever beat level or got up to level or floor 100 and beat it. I think that should say something about about the difficulty of it, and maybe it needs to get toned back a little bit with the the buffs that the enemies are getting. Okay, knock doesn't move that far. I just think it needs to be revamped. With Labyrinth, I think it's going to be really nice new content that the game is getting. The devs are working really hard for this game, and it's been showing for quite a bit now. I've noticed it since last year. The game just wasn't getting as much updates and just needed more out of the devs, and we weren't getting it at the time, and they totally like turned that around this year, and now we are getting pretty much monthly updates, and it feels really nice how the game is going now. A lot of key people, key content creators and everything have kind of quit, and I just think that was kind of a bad move. I get it, some personal reasons and stuff, but if you were quitting the game to go to another game, I just think this game has a pretty big chance, if the company decides to advertise and publicize it better, it would have such a big chance, and I think would compete with a lot of the bigger games. And then if it did compete, if it did get that publicity and advertisement, it'd be able to get a good player base, and then the dev team would get betterly improved because devs have to get paid too. That's how it works. If devs aren't paid, they're not going to focus on the game that much, and it's pretty much, the game's pretty much going to fall off. But it seems now that the devs are working harder for it. That I think they were relying too much on other YouTubers and other content creators to actually do the job of advertising for them, and I think that was just, they should have done better with that part. None of these people are in my guild. Yeah, they definitely should have done better with that part, in my opinion. Just because, talking with the people that are still around from launch, this game is a really great game in my opinion. It lacks in some things, but has compensated for a lot of others. Most games don't have a pity, kind of like a pity system, I guess. Not for the hero, but like, you get promotion fairies, you get L&D scrolls just from using diamonds and summoning. And those are already, like, L&D scrolls are so hard to get in general anyways. So I think it was a really good way for them to do the step. It was kind of like a step up banner, I guess, but a good way for them to do it like that. As well as with how, ooh, that was a nice stun. How they are doing it now with the select summon and, oh, pray you're kind of into my spot. With the select summon and, what is it? How they reamp the spirit stones. I think that was a good move in my opinion. Wouldn't have thought of it any other way. How they did the revamp was just a lot better than how it was before. Waiting for the next rotation to get that hero that you're wanting. So now each week you could reset it at your own pace, and you don't have to worry about a reset. Hopefully, let's kill. Hopefully kill. Yes, there we go. But I've personally, now you could actually roll for those hidden strength L&D characters. I mean, a low chance, but definitely a way to roll for them. Just because you could get spirit stones from events, or you could get spirit stones from doing TOH and getting a high rank in TOH, or just doing it in general, you get Discord's popping off. Probably have to cut those out. But what were you talking about? I think oh, the spirit stones. That's what we were talking about. Oh, I didn't mean to attack you. You're in my guild. I'm gonna have to chat and say sorry. And there, we finally fixed the rotation again. But I think they did a lot better. Labyrinth is going to look fun. Hopefully, having a high collection, hopefully that's a benefit in my sense, just because I'll be able to complete more than a person that doesn't have a big collection, or a big collection complete. Let's actually do this. Ooh, didn't get the... I'm excited for the rewards and a different kind of shop. Anything that I suggest, I swear it gets put in the game. About, not everything, but... Oh, I'm gonna lose here, and I didn't even mean to lose. Whoops, and it's against my old guildmate. Oh, hopefully I push him up in arena. Yeah, let's quit this out. But a lot of the time... Oh, there's your boost. But a lot of the time, everything that I'm suggesting or saying, they do some sort of like version like of their own. But I would want like kind of like an insider look with the devs, like getting to talk with the devs, and then kind of like getting to have like a Q&A with the devs, but with the community as well, like them asking me questions, like as a community asking me question, you guys, and then me kind of like saying, hey, this is what the community is saying, this is what like they kind of want as a whole. Stuff like that just would change up so much. It would just bring the feel of, I don't know, there, let's do that, bringing the feel of the devs closer to the actual player base, just so they know. Ooh, that was a nice stun. That was a very nice stun. And let's... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. But I think it would just give the community more reassurance of what the future holds for the game. But they are doing a really great job. I have to commend the dev team really a lot, just because they are stepping it up. They're increasing the update time, or like between updates, what we're getting and everything. And I think it's working in their favor of how they're doing it now. I think it was a really good move, and it could be really good with it. We have 5 more minutes left for this reset. Hopefully we could get a little bit more points in. We've lost a good amount of points, but we've also gained a lot of points. Hopefully we could end up in the single digits. I'm hoping for this week. Let's just do the same stuff. But let me know if you guys actually liked this kind of video content. This is going to be a change of pace. It'll be hopefully a good insight on how Arena is working, how bigger, like how small the Arena is really, because I don't think a lot of people actually do Arena. I think it's very lacking and could do with better like rates in it, or well, not rates as in a sense, of summoning, but rates as in a sense of actual player base getting into arena. I think if they added RTA, that'd be a really good move, just because it's kind of like an auto chest where you move your unit and they move their unit, kind of like how Summoner's War does their RTA, but just with moving your characters, and you can position characters in a way of where you want to position them, so your opponent that you're versing live in real-time arena has their own like strategy of how they're going to move their units towards your units, or how you're using your units to move towards their unit. Just that'd be pretty cool. Another thing that I would have liked to see with a hero is you know how there's like holes in the ground of some stages, or there's I think it's only holes, there's no like blocking areas, but that'd be cool to, instead of like a unit using a skill on a hero, they're using a skill on like the actual floor or the ground. They're bringing up like a wall in a sense, or they're making a hole, so like the unit has to go around that hole instead of straight through that hole. And I think I lost this one, unless knock could do knock things. Gonna have to go for you. Gonna have to go for you. And I think we got this now. Yep, saw that coming. But that would have been a pretty cool idea for a hero. Sorry, I was quiet there. I was focusing. I didn't want to lose that one. But them like using objects instead of actually attacking to strategically place in an area, so it blocks off certain units that can't fly, or I mean blocks off certain units that can't like walk or something like that. I think that would have been like probably one of like the most strategic heroes added to the game. It would have just changed the pace of a lot of things. I think, in my opinion, a lot of heroes need a revamp, or there needs to be a huge role of a balance patch coming, just because there's a lot of units that aren't like used ever, and me even noticing of me 6-starring everything and trying to complete the collection, I've noticed like I've never even seen any of these heroes used anywhere, like in the whole entire game. There's reviews on them, but I've never seen an actual person use these heroes, or at least build them and keep a build on them for later playtime. It would be nice to see a huge balance change. We got 1 minute left. Let's attack. This will probably be the last attack, or it'll cut us off in this attack right here. Hopefully someone's not in a battle with me. Let's wait this one out. There we go, that's what I wanted. Let's do this. Ooh, that's good, that's good, that's good. But a huge balance patch would change so much. It would... That wasn't good. It would give some of these units that aren't being used a chance to be used then. Let's actually go for you. Push you back into there. One of the most upsetting heroes was Elizabeth. I was excited for Elizabeth. I think she needs to get reworked. Or not, I wouldn't say reworked, but at least like her multiplier needs to be so much higher. Like she doesn't how she's built or how you can build her, doesn't seem like she would ever be good. Because her having like a 9k, so let's say this, having like a 10k HP Elizabeth, she should be able to do pretty good damage if she's taking away 45% of her HP and using that HP as kind of like her attack to... Crap, I need to actually use Prey to actually do damage. And with the multiplier she has, she does not do a lot of damage. I think I have her at around 8k HP and about 1300 attack, and she does like no damage. I think she's hit for about 3k. That doesn't seem like no damage, but that is pretty much no damage, like compared to what the skill says about how much she's used. If she's losing 45%, pretty much 50, let's just say 50% of her HP on, let's say 10k HP, she should be hitting 5k plus numbers and being able to about one-shot units with her S3. But that is not the case. I think she needs to get kind of buffed. In my opinion, she needs to get buffed. Her poison is really good. Her poison just hits so much harder than continuous damage. She just needs crit and accuracy if you want to use her as support. But a lot of these heroes just need a balance patch, a balance, just like a nerf or a buff or a rework of some skills. It's been done before. Lachesis got it. She was terrible before. Now she's great. Caligula. I mispronounce names. You just guys have to bear with me. But he got a rework, and I think a couple other units got a rework, and they became a lot better than they were before. I think they just need to do that again, just with a bigger amount of the units that are in the game that aren't being used, or that just are lacking in their skills or anything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video for you today. This is going to be part 1 of this kind of series. I'll try to be doing it every Sunday. Some Sundays I'll be skipping just because I won't be able to do it. Just personal life getting in the way. And I'll see you all in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.